This guy has like probably, I'm guessing, like a $700,000 house in the suburbs of Dallas. He has a hypoallergenic dog. He has a wife who he loves. He has a baby. He has health insurance through a job with income, and he makes money. He makes a bunch of money from posting these videos. If you have a creator's account on TikTok and Instagram and all this stuff, this shit pays. What normal life are you talking about? You're a healthy 30-year-old white guy who lives in the suburbs of Dallas. You have beautiful, pristine, fake turf, artificial grass in your backyard. You have a hypoallergenic dog. You have a healthy marriage. You have health insurance. You're putting money away in a bank, Roth IRAs, the whole thing. You order food whenever you want. You don't have a crippling problem with booze. You can drink whatever you want. You have a community of friends and everything. I don't know anyone with that type of life, actually. That's probably an indictment of me. Give it up for Very Good Clips. Go subscribe to them. They're making money now.
My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?
So this Hubslife guy, I actually, next week, I'm going to try to arrange an interview with the man I came into contact with who knew this guy in high school. And I've always hated this guy. Kevin, you know who he is?
Came into contact with. Huh?
You know who this fucking asshole is?
Ever wonder what freedom looks like? Let me show you. Head out for lunch.
I'm turning the music off because it's probably copyrighted. So he's
just a guy taking his break.
Yep, that's the whole video. You got it, pal.
This is what freedom looks like. Isn't that what he said?
Yep. His whole thing is normalizing the norm.
I like that. I will say that
he makes so much money and he's so famous from doing this now, but he has to stay at his 9 to 5 so he can keep making content. By the way, he's miserable. Look at him.
No, this is the American dream.
No, this guy had he's a failed. First of all, fuck his jawline. I hate his jawline.
What jawline?
I got too close to the mic there,
folks. Yeah, you did.
He's a Dallas suburbs.
Wait. Oh, Dallas suburbs. Okay.
Dallas suburbs guy. He was trying to be an influencer before this. It all failed. He went back to his 9 to 5, and now he's like, guys, we actually need to celebrate being normal and having a normal life. And he films himself every day, and he's like, I'm just content with what I have with my wife and my kids and my mortgage and all that stuff. But he's hiding the fact that he has aspirations that are actually a little. It's not like he's just trying to become like. He's not trying to become like CFO, CEO, start his own company. Yeah. He's trying to like build an empire where he's like, how do I get so many followers that I get brand deals? I'm going on the Oprah Winfrey show. I'm flying around on private jets. I'm getting invited to the island. I'm drinking from the gold cup. I'm keeping kids in cages. I'm drinking the blood of infants.
I'm tying wrists.
That's how far he wants to go.
People from upside down.
But what's his whole motto? Guys, let's just normalize being... Oh, what's normal, Hubslife? Is it normal to have merch?
No, it's not.
Is it? Are you really? I'm just a normal guy taking lunch breaks in my car. By the way, there's a sale on my website if you want to.
This is so indicative of.
And he has a great life, by the way. It's nothing normal about his life. He's killing it. Savings, 401k, kid, AstroTurf, couple cars in the driveway. He's doing the whole thing. There's nothing normal about this life. There's nothing normal about this life at all.
But what is it from? Where does he get money from?
From everything.
From online.
He's been handed the world on a fucking silver platter.
How so? Because of the job or because of the?
Yes.
Is it's a good job?
Because he did the thing of going he tried and then he went the safe route and goes, actually, what if the angle was having security and stability in these boring jobs? What if that's where I actually find, if that's where you found the most meaning, that's where you found the most meaning, you wouldn't film yourself doing it.
There's no way. Yeah, no.
So now that he's wildly famous and successful, makes tons of money off of his reels, and you know how the TikTok creator shop works. These people post TikTok reels. They make 20 grand per clip. These are people I've talked to. They're making that much just for uploading. Now, That's where he is.
Wild.
But he has to go to his 9 to 5 and type and film him because he's just a regular guy in a Ford Fusion. Bullshit.
But also,
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this fucking guy. And everybody in the comments praises him and they worship him and they go, hey, thanks for making me feel okay about my normal life. Like, I don't have to come on. I come on Instagram and everybody's posting themselves on private jets and they're getting bottle service and the girls have fake tits and everything is photoshopped and this and that. But you made me feel okay, Hubslife.
Dude, there's a
you
guy.
made me feel okay.
There's a guy working
with
in
my
the
with my
Amazon-
mediocrity.
There's a guy working in the Amazon warehouse whose leg is stuck in a machine, and he's like watching this guy and he's like typing like, "Thanks, man, you make the 95 bearable."
Yeah, a guy who actually has a real 9 to 5.
Yeah.
This isn't even a 9 to 5.
Oh.
He's on set.
Yeah,
His
yes.
cubicle is now a set for him.
Absolutely.
He has his job to film himself.
Absolutely. Well, man, he's fucking handcuffed to this shit now.
Fuck. Good. I'm taking the mute. Take a 45-minute lunch break with me. Damn, dude. Life really does be like that. It's just like nice elevators and you make, 140 grand a year. You have health insurance. Dude, thanks for telling me it's okay to make 6 figures and own a home. That's so normal.
It is not normal.
It's not normal.
No.
It's not fucking normal. It's not normal to like, I'm just a normal guy. You have merch.
Dude,
you have a hypoallergenic dog.
I should have filmed my shit when I was working at Wells Fargo Financial, trying to convince people to get a third mortgage, because the out of country investors are like, if they need a third mortgage, a fourth mortgage, just ask them if they want a pool. You ever think about getting a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do.
Times. Great times.
So this is him. He made it to 1 million. So he did the classic boring guy thing of getting a balloon. That's a 1 and an M, and then that's his signature, his finger guns thing, which I'm sure he got from The Office or whatever his favorite show is. Not that The Office is bad, but you know what I mean. So let's go to see if he's sharing his wife in the description of this. Thank you guys for normalizing the norm. And again, the reason because I have merch, the reason why because some people shit on me for this, I attack him for selling merch because his whole angle is you shouldn't want to be an influencer, actually. You should just love your little life. And yet all he tries to do is be a successful influencer, and he sells merch and this and that. So if he really actually appreciated it and loved his little life and it was okay with not being an influencer and chasing this big grant and not wanting anything more than his job, he wouldn't make these videos. The whole normalizing the norm, it's total bullshit. It's absolute I don't know how people can't see through this thing he does. People love him. And they go, thank you. They comment, thank you, Hubslife. Thank you so much. I am happy with my lovely little life. So much so that I bought your thermos for $87 on your merch website to remind myself that all I need is cold snacks and that this is enough. It's not okay what he's doing. He's a snake oil salesman. He pisses me off. I'll play one of his videos if you don't know what he does. It's this. Hi, Bobby. It's him eating snacks. It's him eating almonds, walking his dog. Someone goes, people comment here. They go, dude, love the new transitions. Imagine the sad, empty life you lead that you're commenting on the new artistic direction of the Hubslife account. Caption, let's have us a week. God. It's just the water cooler personality of the world, and it's taken over in a big way. Dude, is there nothing noticeably interesting about you at all? That's so interesting. Oh my God, that in itself is like brilliant. Oh my God. Yeah, he is a kid. He only had a kid because he needed another chapter in his content life. I guarantee you that. God, I hate that he's getting more artistic with the transition. I really hate that. Another day, another dollar. Yeah, I can't play that music. Okay, let's find. Did anybody get the wife? By the way, it's a Hubslife wife account. What if you guys are like unsubscribing? You're like, I draw the line here. I would love a crossover actually where you meet up with Hubslife. Cheating scandal win exactly, Mud Puppy. Oh, I know, but I love my little life. That's why I allowed a home wrecker to just destroy everything. No, I'm actually happy with my normal little office job, and this guy's probably already developed a cocaine addiction. Actually, you know what? I'm making him too interesting now. Mud Puppy's probably not interesting enough to cheat, actually. He's probably not interesting enough to cheat. Not that I think that makes you interesting, but it's something, you know? It's something. He can't, even though he makes a ton of money from doing this now, he can't leave his job because he doesn't have anything else he could do. And he has to keep selling this idea that he is oh, someone got it. Thank God. Thank God someone got it. Here we go. He's got to keep up this ruse. Here she is. Fucking bitch. Okay. POV, you start a series that exposes your husband filming himself. Okay, here we go. This is it. Look at him. He's really created a hell for himself. Look what he has to do. Can't have a moment to himself. I mean, why? If you don't have thoughts, why would you want a moment to yourself anyway? Why would you ever want to spend time with just yourself if you're this guy? It is actual true isolation. No interior monologue, nothing. Nothing. No thoughts. And if you think I'm being too hard on him and I'm assuming the worst he tried to be a huge influencer before this, making all sorts of content, and he failed. And he quit, and then he came back and said, my new angle is I'm going to try to be the guy who's an influencer who's actually not interesting and loves his normal life. So there you go. So once again, it's a marketing scam on his part. The not influencer, and he's making millions doing it. Jesus, what hell. Absolute hell he lives in. Absolute hell. He's laughing. He's got to mime himself eating the cereal. I bet that was coordinated, by the way. I bet this isn't even his wife. How much you want to bet she films him? He goes, honey, you're going to film me, send me videos at the end of the day. I control the quality of your Instagram because we're a business. How much you want to bet this isn't his wife filming him? She's busy with the baby. This is probably a hired social media professional because he's making so much money now. He's making it by the buckets. This is probably an intern, social media intern that's filming him. It's all an act. It's all an act. Yep. It's staged. You can tell it's staged. Go Mavs, dude. Yeah, go Mavs. Why did he pour the Guinness so shitty? God, I hate this music. He's so sad. Look how rudely he looked at her and said, "Why are you filming me?" That might have been the first one, and then he took over after that. All right. See, I'm doing better. I'm not getting overly pissed about that. I'm appropriate amount of Hubslife left his job. He's acting like he's going to get another 9 to 5, but there's no way in hell he is. No way. It's another fake. Yep. He goes, yep, you've read that right. He's leaving his 9 to 5. Today marks the end of an era. What if he's like, today marks the end of an era, and then he gets in the elevator and lets the doors close on his head, and it rips it off of his body. The text says, "That's right, I'm killing myself." He goes, today marks the end of an era. He walks into the office with a loaded gun and starts open firing. He goes postal. He locks the doors from the outside. He sets his boss's corner office on fire, and he pulls out an AR-15. It looks like the scene from Todd Solondz's Happiness. He's just like walking, like when the pedophile's walking through the park with the M16. Yeah, it's wearing on you, huh? Guys, it's just wearing on me to film myself heating up my lunch at work. I'm a new dad now. This is exhausting. I have to put my phone on a thing and I hit record while I put my lean cuisine in the microwave at work. Out of all the influencers, could you have an easier go of things? He has the perfect gig. He's an influencer, and his whole thing is that he has no influence. One of my friends hung out with Norm Macdonald before he died, and Norm had this was like maybe a year before Norm died, and he happened to be in a green room with him, and Norm goes, "You know the funny thing about Dennis Miller is Dennis Miller maybe had the greatest gig of all time because he was a comedian and he never had to say anything funny." It's such a good line. I think about it all the time. Anyway, but he's an influencer, and he doesn't even have to influence. It's the whole thing. His brand is so fake. All he wants to do is be really, really famous and make a lot of money, which is fine. Again, it's fine. But he acts like he doesn't. He's acting like he's doing all of this to spread the word that he doesn't actually want a ton of followers and fame and influence and money. That he's okay with his little life. It ain't so little now, Hubs. You're at 1 million subs. So how about you sit and spin right there, buddy? Right there, bub. I got a seat for you right next to me. How about you come on the live stream and talk about it? Talk about how you don't want to do interviews. You don't want to be an influencer. You don't want to do any of this. That's your message. Right, Hubs? Right, Hubs? You actually are happy with you. That's why you set up the phone and you have the tripod and you edit all the time. That's why you started an Instagram account. That's why you were a failed influencer 8 years ago. And you deleted everything and came back. After that didn't work, and now you're doing this. That's why you sell merch. That's why you do all this. And again, it's fine. Sell the merch. Be an influencer. Have the followers. Make the content. Just don't act like you're not building a brand. Don't slap a Nike symbol on a shoe and tell me it's not a Nike shoe. You know what I mean? Don't serve me lasagna and say it's not Italian. I know what you're giving me. If you put a cock in my ass, I know it's a cock. If you put a finger, I know it's a finger. If you show me your pussy, I know it's a pussy. Show me your balls, I know they're balls. You can't trick me. You're not getting one past me. You might get one past all the retards in your comment section, but you're not getting one past Ben Avery. Okay, I study retards for a living. You're looking at the Jane Goodall of retard watching. Okay? You're not getting one past me. Now, so now I want to see, because this was 2 weeks ago. He said, when one door closes, another opens. Okay, whatever. So let's see, what is the content now? By the way, 1 million followers. And you can thank the barstoolification of everything. You can thank Dave Portnoy for making this stuff popular. Day in the life, new dad with... Oh, he did? I want to apologize. I really, really would like to apologize to Hubslife right now. He did get a new 9 to 5. Mud Puppy, you've seen his side profile. Stop acting like you want to fuck him. He's the worst side profile I've ever seen. He looks like a founding father. It sucks. It sucks ass. He looks like he sleeps on his face on the ground. He has no chin. That's why he always shows the front. It's his chin. His Adam's apple sticks out further than his jawline. He sucks ass. Do not call him a dilf. I'll give you the angle from the front. I kind of get what you're saying. But you've seen enough of him, Mud Puppy. Do not call him a dilf. Mud Puppy, you've crossed me too many times in the chat tonight. This is a massive gaslighting campaign against me. Okay, so day in the life, new dad with a new 9 to 5. So he says, normalize the norm, a phrase I came up with back in early 2023. Yep, just like fake news, just like when Norm Macdonald coined the fake news. It's a phrase I came up with. Normalize the norm. Yep. Someone once asked me, why would you normalize something that's already normal? And that's when it clicked. It wasn't normal on social media. Social media was all highlights. No real life. It painted a false picture of success. One that made people feel like a normal life wasn't good enough. So I made it my goal to change that. Yeah, you heard that right. That's what he does it for. He wanted to change that so people stopped feeling lesser than, right? To show that you too can. This is what comedians love to do this too, where all of a sudden, like a comic is like such an egomaniac usually, who like will fuck over their friends and family to get ahead. They'll do anything to get one more opportunity, to get one more headlining gig at Side Splitters. They'll do anything. They'll set their mom's house on fire to get forward. And then you hear them on a podcast one day and they'll start talking about how they're like a service dog. And the reason why they do it is to make other people happy and make people smile and stuff. It's just fucking so full of shit. I sometimes I wonder, why I do it. And I look out at the people are so happy, and it gives them a night where they don't have to think about anything, and they get a break from their lives, which I imagine are so horrible. Because could you imagine a life as a person who goes to a comedy show, has kids and a job? Whoa, they must be so miserable and depressed and sad, because that's how I was before I became famous, and I'm not, in fact, more miserable, more sad. It's like, it's such a patronizing thing to think that you need to go from town to town and people pet you like you're a service dog who just like desperately needs an escape from their horrible life. They probably all have better lives than the comedians that talk about how they're in service to these other people. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're a monomaniac who chased Hollywood success at the expense of his own life and his relationships and everything. So you could have a bunch of money and fuck people who are way out of your league and buy your own friends. And then you hear them. You hear them on shows. I do it. You know why I do it? I love making people laugh. I love looking out there, and you make them happy. You give them a break. Do you? You give them a break for how much are the tickets going for? $90. and they have to get a babysitter, and sometimes they have to buy drinks, and they have to do this and they do that. I love making them laugh. Well, why don't you do it for free then? If you know why I do it? Nah, it's not for the millions of dollars and the influence and no, I do it because I love the people and their horrible lives so much. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I can't believe anyone falls for that. No, baby, no, I don't. Imagine if your like boyfriend came to you and like was like, baby, I don't cheat on you because like I want to fuck other women. I do it because like I want to make other women happy. It's about them. I want them to come and to feel safe and to feel loved. I want to share my love with other people. It breaks my heart to do it to you, but like, could you imagine that trying to use the the selfless thing in any other category of anything? Of acting like it's completely altruistic. You have like this weird messiah complex where you're like, I just go to Columbus, Ohio, man, and I put myself up on that cross. Like the flights are hell, the hotels are hell, like the traveling's hell, but when I get up there, it's all worth it, man, because I see the smiles on their faces and it makes them so happy. And I know I've fucked my life up for this art form, but god damn it, I'm a clown. And it makes them so happy. That's why I do it. So Hubslife says, so I made it my goal to change that, to show that you work a regular job, live a normal life, and still be happy and successful. Another problem I have with this, too, of him talking about, I didn't even think, I wasn't even mad about Hubslife. I didn't even want to talk about this, but I'm all worked up about it now. What I also fucking hate about him, and I've said this before, but this whole thing of him having a oh my God, if that is a normal life, I would love to have a normal life. Are you kidding me? You know how much my health insurance is for my family? Do you know what it's like to feel like you're probably gonna rent forever? Do you know what that feels like? This guy has like probably, I'm guessing, like a $700,000 house in the suburbs of Dallas. He has a hypoallergenic dog. He has a wife who he loves. He has a baby. He has health insurance through a job with income, and he makes money. He makes a bunch of money from posting these videos. If you have a creator's account on TikTok and Instagram and all this stuff, this shit pays. What normal life are you talking about? You're a healthy 30-year-old white guy who lives in the suburbs of Dallas. You have beautiful, pristine, fake turf, artificial grass in your backyard. You have a hypoallergenic dog. You have a healthy marriage. You have health insurance. You're putting money away in a bank, Roth IRAs, the whole thing. You order food whenever you want. You don't have a crippling problem with booze. You can drink whatever you want. You have a community of friends and everything. I don't know anyone with that type of life, actually. That's probably an indictment of me. What is that normal? Here's what normal is. Normal is getting a phone call from the hospital and they're asking you for money yet again, and you go, sorry, I don't have it. And you step outside and you stare into the sun while you smoke your 9th cigarette of the day, and it's 1 p.m. and you're like, fuck, I gotta do another shift. And your dad calls you and he needs help with his dialysis treatment, and you send him like a little bit of money that you have and that you found in your Venmo. What is he talking about with this? Is the normal life? The normal life? Normal life is you can afford like a $700,000 mortgage in the suburbs of Dallas and you're fucking killing it. This is normal. This is normal. That's a normal life. Normal life, 6 figures at a top company in Dallas, health insurance, the whole thing, and supporting your family. That's normal? 1 million followers is normal? The fuck? If that's normal, I need to kill myself tomorrow. I'm going to wake up bright and early. I'm going to watch my last sunrise. I'm going to put a gun in my mouth and blow the back of my head off because I just found out that your life is normal. Shit, I thought my life was normal. Fuck, man. I didn't know that. I better kill myself immediately. Good thing that a guy in Bangladesh or something who's sucking sand and eating squids out of the sewer, he gets a Wi-Fi connection, during solstice when the Earth is closest to some satellite that Elon shot into space, and he can download a connection, and he watches Hubslife videos and knows what it's like to be normal. And he goes, "Oh, thank you, my friend, thank you. Now I know what it's like to be normal, my friend. Being normal is having assets upwards of $1 million and owning 2 cars and." Not having severe emotional issues and being hungry all the time. It's actually normal. It's normal to wear snapbacks and go enjoy beer with your many friends and to have a college degree and not be in student debt and to have 1 million followers on Instagram. Bitch. Fucking normal. Fucking normal. Fast forward. Go look. Just type it in. Type in a median household income in your city, and see how close it is to this guy's life. Fast forward today, and this community has grown to nearly 3 million people across platforms. Normal. Life looks different than it did 2 years ago. What the fuck? The hell? Why is it doing that? Because I'm not normal. And it all started by simply showing up and sharing my normal. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that consistency is the key to success. Keep doing the right things day after day, and eventually something will go your way. Man, he is profound. I'm here to remind you to always appreciate what you have while you chase after what you want. Okay, so there, you kind of shoehorned it in there. So he's a rise and grind guy who's, grateful for the opportunity to build an empire, I guess. Is this his new job? What's his new job? For a new kind of... Whoa. I think he said new kind of 9 to 5? Is he going to say his new 9 to 5 is being a dad? I can't hear this music. It'll probably get copyrighted anywhere. My dream has always been to do video full time. I tried it years ago for a small business and realized I didn't like making videos for someone else. So I went back to the 9 to 5 and I started making videos for myself on this account. And now, thanks to all 3 million of you, I'm able to live my dream and provide for my growing family. I always enjoyed my 9 to 5 and wait, is this like a WeWork thing? Does he like rent out some sort of space and make videos for his Instagram? Is that what he's saying the 9 to 5 is? Is he renting out an office space and editing videos for his Instagram? Is that what he's telling us he's doing right now? Provided me with a foundation to be successful. It allowed me to pursue my passions and hobbies. The 9 to 5 taught me that 90% of success is just showing up. God, I hate how he's like he's the motivational Tumblr posts of just like it's literally the kitten hanging from a branch saying hang in there type of stuff that he lives by. To be successful at anything, and I'm happy for him. He has a healthy kid and stuff, and he seems like he's a good dad. So I'll give him that. I'm not unfair. I'm not unfair. You don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. What? Consistent. Determined. By the way, imagine if he told this to a guy who's been a dishwasher for like 40 years at a restaurant. Imagine that. Imagine if he told that to a guy who's been washing dishes at a restaurant for like 40 years. And he doesn't have shit to show for it. Have you guys seen that video of the guy who worked at Domino's for like, I think on social media they shared it of like They're like, Enrique has been working at Domino's for 40 years, and today's is the 40-year anniversary of him working here. And to show our appreciation for him up at corporate, we sent him a gift bag, and it was literally like a pencil that said Domino's on it. There was a Hershey's Kiss, and I think like a $5 gift card to the store he works at. It was so sad, and he seemed somewhat thankful for. I don't know if you guys know the video I'm talking about. I don't even know if it was Domino's. It was a company like that where it was like, Jesus Christ. And you see his hands in the video. They're nubs from kneading dough. They're bone white. And then Hubslife sits that guy down. He goes, if you're consistent, you just show up every day, and you do all the right things, you too will. What are you talking about? Show up every day. If you're like a really, really, really good employee, often you actually don't rise the ranks because, first of all, life's not fair. And if you're really good at like doing grunt work and shit like that, like work that's the bottom level of whatever company or whatever you want to do, people will be like, holy shit, he's doing tons of grunt work shit. Keep him there. I saw guys who were PAs on film shoots that were busting their ass all day, and they're still PAs because people go, Jesus, he's a good PA. He runs, gets water, charges the walkies, runs here. He always shows up. He's there first. He's first on call. He's always there, and they go, keep him. Holy shit, we need him. Because you need those people, and it's hard to find people who are willing to bust their ass for nothing and not have any of the glory or any of the, you get none of the accolades, and no one really cares, and you're basically a ghost that's just sprinting around here and there. So, the idea that he's going to be like, they're going to train him, like, okay, we're going to train you to become like an assistant DP. It doesn't happen. You got to show up on the film shoot. You got to be a cool guy who's fun, who like does the job, but like isn't like busting his ass and like goes over to the director of photography and like, hey, can I help you like change lenses next shoot? And like, hey, you want to get a beer after this? You get to know him. You hang out with him. You're fun to hang out with. And that's what you need to do. Not show up every day and then fucking bust your ass. What are you talking about? Fucking retard. Yep. God, the at the end, just sitting on the couch and watching Netflix it always pisses me the fuck off. Anyway. A normal day on the slopes, no music, just vibes. Holy shit.
Down to the river that's right on the road when you come out.
Oh my God, I hate him. He's disgusting.
I'm decided on, so like I'm not doing shit.
Going skiing with the lads. Having some cold snacks. Dude, me and JD are having some cold snacks, and we're hitting the slopes today. We might tub it up later. Hubs in the tub. Duh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. God, I would love for him to break both of his femurs.
I'll follow you.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know if I got it, dude.
Dude, they all look at each other at one point and they go, isn't it crazy that we all graduated together 10 years ago? Isn't that crazy how fast time flies? Greg, isn't that crazy that we all graduated 10 years ago? We all want to kill our wives. Isn't it crazy that we're all secretly plotting a way to kill our wife and get away with it? But none of us are man enough to do it yet. But Greg, I know you're going to do it. Greg, I know you told you're going to poison her. You're going to go on a cruise and she's going to fall off. She's going to be a little too drunk. But we all know you're probably going to push her. And you'll never admit it, but we'll know that you killed her. That bitch. That C cup, bitch. We all know you're gonna kill her first, Greg. Yeah, then they all fuck. I wish they were that interesting, but they're not. They're actually, it's just vibes. It's just vibes at the base, bro. Vibes, DJs, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Bottomless mimosas. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. I'd love to see those airstrikes where they carpet bomb Gaza. I would love to see that happen here in Breckenridge, Colorado, wherever the fuck they are. I would love. You see the fighter jets first. They fly over and they're just huge. Those events are fine, by the way. There's nothing. Let me look down the barrel of the camera. There's nothing wrong with those events if you are in college or high school or whatever. A bunch of dudes in their 30s that are on the slopes, like, dude, it's so sad. It's so sad. Yes, me screaming alone in a room on a live stream is also, in a way, sad. There's many things in life that we all do that are sad. It's cringe. You're cringe. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for this. I'm not going to back down. Fuck them. You guys are all alcoholics who think you're actually like down to earth, normal Chads. You're not Chads. You all have lost your jawline. The beard is not helping. You all dress the same in the Patagonia gay. I'm getting hot. I'm getting really hot right now. I knew so many of those guys. I do not think I'm cool because I don't drink. I do not think that. Shut the fuck up. I do not think that. I think I'm fucking gay because I don't drink. God, I wish I could drink. I always said to myself, I don't want to be one of those gay cringe lords one day that can't handle their booze, and here I am. Because it sucks. You know how much it sucks to just sit there as everybody's drinking and have a good time, and you're sitting there with water, and you're trying to be. At those events, I try to be fun, and some people still think I'm drunk anyway. But like, it sucks to be that guy. No one wants to invite the guy who doesn't drink to places. Even if you're a DD, people have Uber now. They don't care. They don't need a DD. If you can't drink anymore and you're bad at it, you suck ass. You simply suck ass. And you can't handle the extremes of life anymore. And you're going to white knuckle it until you're dead. Because congratulations, you suck ass. You're looking at a guy who sucks ass. You also suck ass if you get really into like craft beers and you gain a ton of weight from booze. And you're still planning ski trips with your college friends, dude. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It's our annual ski trip. It's our annual ski trip where Greg's gonna cry and he's gonna get really drunk and cry about Angela. He's gonna cry about Angela again. Dude, you know Danny's coming. He's still in the closet. We all know he's fucking gay. All those guys are so sad. So don't share that old photo of me, you fag. It's cringe to have friends. Exactly, my puppy. It's fucking cringe. It's cringe. You don't understand, Mud Puppy, the level of arrested development that I'm talking about. That they all enable each other, and because of group chats and group texts, they are unable to grow up and move on and become something else. Imagine being the same person you were 10 years ago. Like truly, like actually try to imagine it. That's what these people are doing. They're stuck in amber. They're those little mosquitoes in Jurassic Park that are in they're encased in amber. They should be studied on an island somewhere. Sorry. I know how to have a good time. It's with booze. And I'm going to return to it once my daughter's old enough. Okay, let's Ben, tell us the story of Cactus Jack Daniels. One day you'll know the story. I can't believe you know his name. That's insane to me. Yeah, he was a real guy. You guys will know his story one day.
My chain, my chain, my chain, my chain. Don't you like my chain?